Belal Muhammad is looking to defend his belt against Jack Della, a UFC 315. But before that, we're going to see the performance that Belal Muhammad put on Leon Edwards. Be curious to see if Jack Della fights Belal here. Like, will he stay here, start throwing knees, or will he separate? Belal staying like right in front, going in here and attacking. He's not really forcing Leon Edwards to circle, and I think the reason why is because he's just trying to close down the... Nice bars or guard. Nice. And this is where I think Jack Della will excel, where Leon Edwards didn't, is that he's not going to accept this position. Whoa, booey on the head. Tell you what, we're going to go more on takedowns for Belal Muhammad. Look at this guy. I want you guys to focus on this channel right here. This is Ari Emanuel. It's like the stock's going to go down. No finish, no nothing. They probably heard what I said. What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another breakdown for you. Belal Muhammad, remember the name, is looking to defend his belt against Jack Della, a UFC 315. But before that, we're going to see the performance that Belal Muhammad put on Leon Edwards in order to become the welterweight champion of the world. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to know when we go live. Now, we're not going to break down every single one of the fights. You know, we have Belal Muhammad on the Mighty Cast multiple times. And, you know, a lot of people don't like his fighting style. You know, they say he's boring. You know, people said I was born. And out of my 11 consecutive title defenses, I had 7 finishes. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now, right now, Leon Edwards, 3-0, headshot, pound for pound, dead. Getting ready to fight Belal Muhammad. We know how this turned out. But we're going to break down some of the things that Belal Muhammad did so well. I hate when they say reigning. Like, what does reigning mean? Let's look up the definition of reigning. Let me think. Explorer. What is the word? What is the true word of reigning? Let's look that up. I hate when he says that. I just got the belt and I defended it. I defended it once. What's going on, guys? This video is sponsored by Prize Picks. Now, Prize Picks is a daily fantasy sports game where you can play directly from your phone. It's very simple. All you gotta do is go to your app store, download Prize Pick, and when you do that, make sure you use my promo code MIGHTY. They have a cool promotion going on right now. All you gotta do is play $5, make your lineup, make your picks, and no matter what happens in that lineup, in the football game, mixed martial arts match, Valorant, you name it, they got it. You win $50 instantly. And ladies and gentlemen, UFC 315 as Belal Muhammad takes on Jack Della. Make sure you're locking your picks at the right place, which is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. Now let us get back to the content. There we go. Rain. Okay, reigning, occupying the throne, ruling. Oh, well, there you go. I feel like reigning meant like he's been there for a long time. What is the simple meaning of reigning? Reigning, reigns, insensitive verb. Okay, to possess or exercise dominant power. Okay, well, good for you, Bruce Buffer. I would say just champion, not the reigning. All right, here we go. Okay. Already, Belal Muhammad. I like how he's doing. He's just jumping right on. He's jumping right on Belal. Belal's jumping right on Leon Edwards. I like it because he doesn't give the sniper an opportunity to set up a shot. Right in for a double leg. I love it. Succeeds with a double leg. Takes him down immediately. Locks the hands. Gets him down. Okay, taking his back. I'd be curious to see if Jack Della fights Belal here. Like, will he stay here, start throwing knees, or will he separate? Okay, right now Belal is doing a good job of just slowly peppering him. You know, Leon isn't really doing anything. Leon isn't trying to take his base on this side. He tries to shoot in. Doing a good job controlling that head each time Belal. Each time Leon tries to go down and go for the shot. Nice elbow. But right away, you see Belal jump right on Leon. Not giving him a lot of space to open that void up so he can start throwing those strikes. Nice orthodox. He goes back and forth. Nice southpaw. It's very interesting because when I look at what Belal's doing, your typical southpaw versus orthodox, I would say you always want to turn him by going out this way. But Belal is being Belal staying like right in front, going in here attacking. He's not really forcing Leon Edwards to circle, and I think the reason why is because he's just trying to close down the void and just smash on him. But let me keep on watching. That's one thing I'm sitting here and I'm just watching and I'm observing, and like he steps outside it, but he's not going wide. Now he's nice southpaw orthodox. He went orthodox, nice southpaw again. Nice orthodox. Southpaw. Does a good job of switching back and forth without a big tail. See right there. Damn, I wish I had slowed it down. But look at his foot placement. Nice high kick. He circled into that body kick. And look at his footing is. It's inside instead of outside. So he's constantly going in front of Leon's power, but Leon isn't quick enough to land that, or Belal's going inside, which is not very typical for southpaw versus orthodox. Usually southpaw, they want to go out there, throw the jab on the outside, and then when they step in, the right hand's going to go down a pipe. So that's one thing I've been noticing a lot when I'm watching this fight is like he's stepping inside a lot. Like even now, watch his feet. Watch his feet. Southpaw with orthodox. Look, he's constantly... Nice orthodox. Look at that footwork. Look at that footwork. He's constantly going inside and instead of outside, trying to buy the real estate outside and force Leon into his power. Like he just walked into his power, right? Like Belal's in front and not walking. He's walking in front of this power. And that's why he got caught with that shot right now. Look. Boom. He's walking right in front of it. So he's walking in front of Leon's power hand. Maybe that's because he does want to give Leon Edwards the opportunity to like set something up, but he's walking right into that every single time. But he eats it, comes right back, and doesn't, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Poker face. Always closing that void down. And Leon can't get himself set up. Leon's always trying to get his footing. Look, beautiful work from beautiful work from Belal. Look at this. And shoots. But I love how Belal got a reaction out of Leon Edwards without throwing anything at Leon Edwards. He got a reaction out of Leon Edwards from his presence, like being super close to him. Leon Edwards just basically shelled up. Okay, no real urgency at pass guard. Probably because Leon Edwards is using those hooks to lock him down. Round 1. But the biggest thing I'll take away from the first round is Leon Edwards being all over. First thing I take away from the first round is Belal Muhammad being all over Leon Edwards, and Belal circling in front of Leon instead of on the outside, forcing him to turn and going away from the power. Let's look at the chaoticness.
The low kick to then set up what we did in the change room. Work the low kick, yeah. Move them across, then go back to southpaw with your hook and high kick, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You did that well. Yeah, you need more feinting. Yeah.
You're making them walk in that distance for free, man. There's a little jump.
Yep.
You step through as well. You step through.
All right. You're taking really easy. The trick will do that early.
Okay, let's reset. Deep breath, dude. What a beautiful round. Keeping that fighting like that, dude. Keep it in tight. Keep it in your space. You got this, Nico.
Yep. Yeah. So one of the things I love about both their cornermen is Leon Edwards' cornerman was absolutely right. Beautiful knee from Leon Edwards right in the liver. But very, very smart from Leon Edwards' cornerman. And they're saying that you're allowing Belal Muhammad to walk in that space for free. And he's absolutely right. In our gym, when I used to train, we would call it keep him honest. You're not about to just walk across the void and not pay a price or a penalty, right? And that's what Belal Muhammad was doing so well. And then the corner, and then Belal Muhammad's cornerman is like, keep him in that space. Keep it in that space where he's always trying to guess, Mijo, and you're going to win. And he's absolutely right. He's being able to stay in his space for free right now. Beautiful body kick from Leon Edwards. But it's very fascinating to see somebody circle in front, right? He's circling in front and he goes orthodox, nice southpaw, and he's circling in front, which is very fascinating. Typically, when you see someone who's southpaw, they do not circle in front. They circle on the outside. So a very different dynamic you see from Belal Muhammad. And each time he gets hit, he fires back with another shot. And he's always hitting Leon too. And Leon's so focused on running. Beautiful overhand right and a double A takedown. Does he get it? He's locked. Brings him off the cage. Dana White's texting. Nice bars or guard. Nice. Let me get that hook in. And this is where I think Jack Della will excel, where Leon Edwards didn't, is that he's not going to accept this position. He's going to really focus on getting up, working. I like how he stepped on the cab right there. That was very nice. Beating those legs. Whoa! Booey on the head. Beautiful hip crotch heist. All right, working at. Got his hooks in. And here's the thing, Belal Muhammad's trying to finish. This is check. All he has to do is make one wrong move and it's over. Leon Edwards doing a good job fighting the feet, getting his feet off him. Foot stomp. That shit hurts, especially if you have bunions and corns. Nice. Sucks him down. Another one. Oof. Now this is another position that he's in. It's kind of interesting to see him lock his hands. Excuse me, lock his feet. I think he showed it again. I didn't get it. But this position right here is a great wrestling position because you have, you know, your chest over here. You're bearing down weight on his upper body. And then he has his hands and he keeps on putting his foot here to direct the weight down on him. So Belal, I mean, Leon can't get up and his hands are planted as well. So he really can't do it. He can't hand fight because he's got to work spot with his hands. Great positioning from Belal Muhammad. Great positioning. All right, he gets back up. No hand fighting whatsoever. Belal keeps on disturbing the base. He takes another knee. Look, and now he's trying to suck him back, try to get his butt to the ground so you start working his hooks in. Nice, going back in for a double leg. Okay, try to take Belal down. Takes his back. Nice. And that's the thing I feel like Leon Edwards misses in his game is that he doesn't use his athleticism to actually try to wrestle. Like he uses his wrestling as a defensive because if nobody would never try to take Leon down, then he would never engage in this department where he's only engaged in this department because he can't get his hands going and Belal's forcing the wrestling exchange where he actually has very good jiu-jitsu, good grappling. Nice knee. Belal doing a good job keeping his hips away because he knows he has his hips away. There's nothing he can do. And he can't punch because his hands are locked. So it's more of a positional battle. All right, let's see. Great round from Leon. Leon, the end of it.
What a fucking beautiful round, my brother. What a beautiful round. Hey, calm your breathing, dude. Here's the water. Whenever you can drink it, dude. Okay, Nico, I want two fucking things from you, dude. That pressure is insane, dude. You want you to keep it, dude. I want you to keep it, dude. On the ground, dude. A couple of adjustments, whatever you have to move there. My channel, what do you got? On the okay.
Go to the right a little bit. Then you step back into the left a little bit.
Man, I need you to light with up. Leon. I need you to light up and bunch you together. You're too much, Leon. Hold the middle.
Yeah. So once again, I think both cornermen are right. The biggest thing that Belal Muhammad does so well is that constant pressure and this, crotch height. Ooh, right on the head. The high crotch lift is such a good move to basically, get him up and put his hands on the mat. Oh, great hip heist. And look, right, you're gonna see this is the most effective thing that Belal Muhammad does, in my opinion. Right here, right. Look at right in there. Once again, he's circling in the inside, not the outside. So that could be something different for Leon, because Leon circling this way too. Leon circling that way into his power. Nobody's really fighting for the outside of the lead leg, which is very interesting because in the very first round, the cornerman said throw a jab. Then I want you to do a right hook, step out, right hook, left high kick. So he's going to bop here, move right hand, and throws a left kick. So you're maneuvering into the stuff. But Leon's kind of circling where he's circling. It's just very fascinating to see like the way they're moving their feet in this fight. Like he's using going to the right as an opportunity to escape the pressure. Nice high body kick. Mix it, and there's a shot again. And then there's the takedown. Up, boom. Locks it up. His back. Okay, once again, boom. Now Leon Edwards gets his back. Tell you what, we're gonna go more on takedowns for Belal Muhammad. More. Depending on how many it is. If it's fucking 5, I'm not gonna do 5. That's too much. Nice takedown from Leon. Like I said, if Leon were to use more of this skill set when he fights, he would be so damn dangerous. right? I mean, this is a check move. I mean, he's got his back. He's got hooks in. He's got one arm across his face. The only thing that's kind of saving him is this right here. If Leon Edwards to get this out and just lock up, he could probably break Belal Muhammad's jaw. So this is what, you know, we're talking about Belal Muhammad. He's been through deep waters in order to be a champion. Working that. Okay. His awareness of where he's at is good. And his configuration of the body triangle is a little bit different. He's actually on the right side. What he needs to do, Belal needs to do is, it's going to be hard. He's got to get this foot straightened. So he can use this foot, step on it, or bring his knee and push on it, push it forward, and then walk it forward and be able to get out. Let's see how he does it. Because usually the orientation is going to be on this side. All right. Now he's got it the right side. Okay, but once again, you see Leon Edwards, he's leaving it inside and using that foot to kick there, which you see a lot of people nowadays, they put it behind this foot because in order way he get it out, he has to go into the cage and won't be able to because the cage is there. But he's keeping his foot right here, which is, you want it on this side right here. But right now, Leon Edwards should start focus on coming up because his butt's getting closer to the ground. You go armbar here if you want it to as well. Doesn't miss it. Yeah, right there. Good job from Belal Muhammad for pushing the elbow. But yeah, this configuration, the body triangle is different. Where all he's got to do is get his foot, his knee underneath that foot, and he can push it up and get out. Yeah. And this is why typically when you see guys, when they get their backs taken in a body triangle, they typically take the round off because it's so hard to get out and you're going to expose yourself. I know when it's just pure jiu-jitsu, you can get out, but when you're fighting, you got arms, punches, elbows, you know, so much. So I feel like Belal Muhammad took this round off, showing his IQ like, hey, you know, I lost this round. I'm not going to be able to get out. How can I get to the next round without suffering too much damage and be able to be fresher in the round 4. Okay, we're kind of curious to see what the cornerman say now for Leon Edwards, to see what they say about like that performance of that round.
I want you to keep the pressure. Don't stay too long. Keep him on his back foot. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Put some fucking volume on his ass. All right? Let's go, Miko. You got this.
Yeah, see, his cornermen are right because Belal is circling into the kick. Like, the cornermen are like, I like, both the cornermen are phenomenal, you know, and I'm going to show you what he means. Like, jab, hook, left kick, right? Especially since Belal's coming directly in to it, right? So, okay. Right here. So the corner wants to go jab, left hook, right hook, high kick, right? You go bop, bop, bop. Very simple combination because Belal is circling this way. So they're hoping that when he throws this combination, Belal's hands are going to go wherever the fuck they're going to go and they'll land that high kick. But he doesn't do it. He stands right in front and Belal stands in front and goes this way. Let's see how this plays out. Look, Belal's going in front of it. That was a combination right there. It was good. Nice. Nice. And Belal's doing a phenomenal job of not backing down. Going in front, taking a shot, and giving a shot. That's one of the things Haru would say. He goes, it's okay to take a shot as long as you return one. And you don't get knocked out. Right? He getting all these free shots. Beautiful one, too. Nice cross. No, there's a shot. And I think Edwards is waiting for the shot the whole entire time. And so that's why, you know, he's kind of like, drags him back. Working on that. Working on that. Hook in. You got the hook in. Okay, we're going to fast forward a little bit because it's going to be the same thing over and over. He gets the body triangle. Same orientation. You typically don't see this type of body triangle where the foot is in between the crotch. Right there. Like I said, usually you want the foot, this foot behind that knee so he can't turn in. But they both did the exact same thing. Maybe they like that so if they want to, they can twist on top or come on top of them. But I've never, typically you see the body triangle behind that knee, not between the crotch. And there's Belal Muhammad grappling him. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing. Let me see. Same thing. Yep. Same thing. Okay, we're going to the final round. But the biggest thing that we can expect from Belal Muhammad when he fights Jack Della is this pressure right here. But once again, he's right in front of him. Right in front. Nice punch. I like that little push punch. And his conditioning is pretty damn good too, because he's still moving forward like he's not even breathing hard. The biggest thing is that pressure. He comes right there. Boo. Beautiful shot. But he keeps going forward. Even though he missed that shot, he kept going forward. So he also doesn't accept the position. Look at that. Arm forward. Nice stop hands. Comes right there. And here's the thing, too. He comes right here and he'll go like this. Either jab, jab, grabbing hands, jab, big shot. Jab, jab, elevation change. Also elevation change. Elevation change. That's where he's just guessing of what he's going to do instead of crossing that void and fighting him into clinch. So you can eliminate this and this. Let's continue. There's a shot. Goes around the back. Look at him. He's like, look at this guy. I want you guys to focus on this channel right here. This is Ari Emanuel. He's like, the fucking stock's gonna go down and plummet. No finish, no nothing. Watch you. They probably heard what I said. But once again, he gets his back. Gets the hook in. And does he have a body triangle? And body triangle. Right there. I feel this is the best orientation of the body triangle because once again, we're here. Only way he's going to break this is he's got to get this foot over that foot, his knee behind there, walk it up, and then he can start breaking it. And that's pretty much a check. Up. Let's see. I think he stays there the whole time. Yep. And look how long it takes. He's there for a long time. Still there. A minute 45 left. Let's go a little further. Still there. All right. So it's a very hard move to get out of, but it's just so effective. But right now, see, look. If he would have this foot here, he can't turn that way. And I think that's how he gets out. Watch. Let's watch it. Look. Look. Gets up. Now he's up. Quick switch. Ooh. Damn. And that's what's going to be the hardest thing when Belal Muhammad fights Jack Della, is that Jack Della doesn't really give up. As we see Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards kind of, he accepts the position where Jack Della is not going to accept the position. So if Jack Della, you know, gets in there, it could be a very hard time for Belal Muhammad. So boys, if you guys enjoyed this breakdown, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to go live. And let me know in the comment section below what you think is going to happen when Belal Muhammad locks horn with Jack Della at UFC 315.